This is YC Mathematics and Physics. Telephone number 416-648-7783. Today we talk about grade 10 math, linear systems. This is part 5. We are discussing graphs. Look at this example. I have two equations, equation 1 and equation 2. So this is a linear system. Look at the slopes. Equation 1 is in the form y equals mx plus b. So it's a straight line. Equation 2, y equals mx plus b. So it is also a straight line. These two straight lines have different slopes. One slope is negative 2 over 5. The other one is positive 2 over 5. And one line has y-intercept 6, and another line has y-intercept 2. So you draw the two lines. Intercept 6, the slope is negative 2 over 5. This is negative 2 over 5 slope. Another one has a y-intercept 2, and here is 2, and the slope is positive 2 over 5. So these two lines intersect at a point. If you draw the graph carefully, you will see that the point of intersection is 5, 4. This just to show you that a linear system contains two straight lines. And the solution, this 5, 4 is the solution. The solution means a point on both lines. This 5, 4, this point is on the line equation 1, and this point is also on line equation 2. So this is a point of intersection. That's the meaning of the graph. So to find the solution of a linear system, graphically means you draw the two lines and find the point of intersection. The coordinates of the point of intersection is just the solution of the linear system. Let's have an example here. I have equation 1, equation 2. The first equation can be rewritten like this. 2y is equal to 10 minus x, or you can write minus x plus 10. And divide this equation by 2 so that I have a standard form, which is y equals mx plus b. The second equation is already in the form y equals mx plus b. Yeah. So I have two equations. Both in the form mx plus b. And then you look at the m. So the first line has m negative 1 over 2. The second line has m also negative 1 over 2. So these two slopes are the same. That means they are parallel lines. But look at the b part. B is a y-intercept. So the y-intercepts are different. One is 5, one is 8. Therefore, if you draw the two lines, they have different y-intercepts, but they are parallel. Because these two lines are parallel, I have no solution at all. Next example. The next example, two equations, two unknowns. let me divide the equation 2 by 5. So divide this equation by 5, I get this. 2x plus 3y equals 10. Look, equation 10, no, not equation 10. Equation 3 is exactly equation 1. Therefore, these two equations practically means the same line. So therefore, equation 1 and equation 2 are just the same line. Because you don't have two lines, you have only one line, then how many points of intersection do you have? You have infinite number of points of intersection. Because every point on the first line is also on the second line. Therefore, the number of intersecting points is infinite. You got it? Let me repeat this. If the two lines can be reduced to the same equation, exactly the same equation, that means the two lines are not two lines. They are just one line. Therefore, you have infinite number of solutions. So here are some practice problems. The first one is this. You are given a system of equations. Now, it is given to you that this system has infinite number of solutions. And what is A and what is B? You want to find A and B. Because there are infinite number of solutions, we understand that these two equations must be exactly the same. So how do we do that? Multiply the first equation, equation 1 by 2, I get 12x plus 10y equals 20. And then I multiply the second equation by 5. Then I have 5ax plus 10y equals 5b. Now remember, if you have infinite number of solutions, these two equations must be exactly the same. That means 12 is equal to 5a. Now the 10 is already equal to 10, but then this 20 must equal to 5b. So I have 12 equals 5a, 20 equals 5b. So a is 12 over 5 and b is 20 over 5, which is just 4. So these are the solutions of A and B, and that's exactly what you want to find. Next practice. Again, I have two equations given. Now the question says there is no solution. Okay, remember, under what condition two equations have no solution? The condition is that only when the two equations are parallel, not two equations, I mean the lines, each equation represents a line. So when the two lines are parallel, then there is no point of intersection. But parallel is not enough. You must have different y-intercepts. So if two lines are parallel and the y-intercepts are different, then you have no solution. So let's do that. Now this given question wants us to find A and B. So let's do that. No solution means the same slope, but different y-intercepts. So let's divide the second equation by 2, because I don't want the 2, I want y only. So divide by 2, I get this. Y equals a over 2x plus b over 2. Then you compare. Because the slopes must be the same. Therefore, a over 2 must equal to 4. A over 2 must equal to 4. And the intercepts should not equal. Therefore, b over 2 cannot equal to negative 7. So from these two conditions, I can have a is equal to 8. B is not equal to negative 14. B not equal to negative 14 means b can be any value, but not equal to negative 14. So that's the answer to this question. So the next, I'm given two equations. That's a linear system. And the question tells us that I have only one solution, and the solution is 3, 4. This is the intersecting point. So how do we find A and B? Okay, let's substitute 3, 4. Let's substitute the coordinates into the equation. Because remember, the solution means the point of intersection. The point of intersection means this is a point on both lines. Therefore, if you substitute the coordinates into either one, the equation must be satisfied. So let's substitute 3 and 4 into the equations. So I have 3a minus 4b equals negative 16. That's the first equation. And you substitute 3 and 4 into the second equation. I get 3a plus 8 equals 20. You see, equation 4, from equation 4, I can find a right away. So 3a equals 20 minus 8 is 12, so a is equal to 4. Once you have the a, you can substitute a back into the equation. So you choose which equation is most convenient to do. So let's substitute a equals 4 into equation 3. This is equation 3. So I substitute 4 into the a, then I get 12 minus 4b equals negative 16. And then 4b is equal to 28, then b is 7. So I have found A and B, and that's the answer to this question. I have a last example. You are given a system of equations. Now, the question wants you to find how many solutions are there. So we have 3 conditions, 3 cases. One is I have only one solution. A second case is that I have no solution. And the third case is that I have infinite number of solutions. So which case is this? Let's find out. So let's do it. I don't want the denominator there for the first equation. Equation 1, I don't want the denominator. How do I get rid of the denominators? I multiply the equation 1 by the common denominator. The common denominator is 6. So I multiply equation 1 by 6. So I get this. I rearrange it, I simplify it, I get 2x minus 3y equals 1. And I rearrange it into the form y equals mx plus b. So I want to rearrange it, 3y equals 2x minus 1, and y is equal to 2 over 3x minus 1 over 3. Equation 2 is x plus y equals 8. So let's rewrite equation 2 so that I make it into the form y equals mx plus b. So that is y equals minus x plus 8. Now we look at the slopes. The slopes, one slope is 2 over 3, the other slope is negative 1. So the slopes are different. Then you don't need to compare the y-intercepts. When the slopes are different, you have 2 intersecting lines, therefore you have only one solution. So that's all the different type of answers. You have only 3 types of answers: infinite number of solution, one solution, and no solution. And this is what we want to discuss today: the number of solutions and the relation between the number of solutions and the graphs. That's the end of today's lesson. I hope you like to join us. Join the YC Mathematics and Physics. And you call this number, you join us. Then I will give you homeworks. And I also will correct your homework. You send in your homework. I will correct it. And we will discuss your homework. So if you like, please join and just call this number. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Goodbye.